Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. One thing me know, Elite Sports family, is if we not drink island-based juice, we not drink no juice. Look at these beverage. This is a sorrel, and also this is a pineapple. These are my two favorites so far. But listen, if you are in Tampa, if you are in the Florida area, you can pick it up at your favorite Jamaican restaurant. Also the gas station, the supermarket. Island best juice, one of the hottest juice in the market right now in the United States. Load a bag of soda, load a bag of Pepsi. Drink island best juice. People, watch this. This is what me I drink right now. This is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Soursop. I love soursop, so I have to take a taste and make a taste it. Tell me what you think. Island best juice. Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
I am Liam Bailey and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, enough respect.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girlz goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girlz top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
My name is Earl Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boys football. Bless.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Byron Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boys, and sports. Peace out.
Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Good evening. Bless up to everybody down in the comment section. Enough love and respect. Appreciate all the people who join in the Elite Sports TV. Nothing but love and respect. Just coming off the road. I'm late. I changed the time about 3 times. But we move people, alright? Bless up to everybody down in the comment section. Enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Remember, once you join the live show, just stop what you're doing and hit that like button and share it out down in the comment section whenever you're watching back and the replay. Blessings. Duckland steady. Big up yourself. Enough love and respect, my brother. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Shaggy, the man. Big up yourself, my brother. Enough love and respect. Appreciate you being here. And always big up to all of the truck driver them. Appreciate all of you guys. Down in the comment section, it's Reggae Girlz versus the Chi Lion women's team. England. Wow. A day that I live to see Jamaica women's team up against one of the top team in women's football. Alright? Big up to everybody down in the comment section. If you're watching back on the replay, make sure you hit that like button. Khadija Bunny Shaw is missing. Wow. So much to talk about. You know what I mean? Then, wow. Missing, I wonder why. Wow. It's unbelievable. But big up to all the beautiful females who are part of it. Swervy sister, salute. You don't know Tiffany Cameron. Big up, enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. People, I'm worried. I don't want to see an embarrassment score line. Tomorrow game. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. But we have to go and play the game. But I mean, I know. JFF and the coaching staff, think about it. After this England game, when I want to Jamaica play against no big team. None. No big team. None. Right? We play the Mexico, we get dust. We play the US, we get dust, 11-0. Yeah? And, you know, we play France, we play South Africa, who play again? We're going to play England. Boy, I mean, I know people. The girls, they have a lot on their plate. World Cup qualify next year, right? So, I want to see, before we get into the squad and thing, next year, because this is going to be the final game for the girls. Next year, I want to see the girls play some good, solid team. We're going to give them competition. See? Yeah, man. Oh, you're not calling for Busby to be sacked. Jesus Christ. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. No, bro. Listen. The women's team different, you know. Right? Busby have been missing for the last couple games that the girls play. And I don't like what I see. Busby have to get it right. But right now, him just get into the job. I would be stupid to call for the coach Ed. Right? I think the girls are playing some high profile game. And, you know, we don't want to believe that we're going to punch above the weight. We're playing some top team. Right? And we all know that them team here, another joke thing, or some difficult game the girls them play. Right? This year has been really, really tough for the women's team. See? I'm going to be very honest with you, bro. So, I can't sit here calling for the coach Ed. You get me? I say? But Steve McLaren out every time. Anyway, brother, I'm going to go up on a man's thing, you know. I stay in my lane tonight, alright? We cover too much about the Reggae Boys team. You know what I mean? Just one at a time, you know, people. The Reggae Girls team was a safe place, you know. When the Reggae Girls discussed the Reggae Girls team, we were so excited, we were so happy to discuss the Reggae Girls team. Right? But lately the Reggae Girls start playing like the boys team, so I don't know. But people, alright, so I'm going to look at stats now before we come into this one, because as I look like I say, I'm not call for Coach Busby Head. I just want to point out the game them with the girls them play. See? Not bad enough, people. Not bad. So we play South Africa twice. We win them 2 games in Kingston, Jamaica. And we play Peru, women's team, and we win 2-0. Right? And we beat Peru again, 3-2. Right? But we're up against the likes of, you know, the Mexico, them beat with 3-0. We're up against the likes of Mexico again, we lose 4-0. United States women's team, 4-0. So, I not lie. So, them play what? 3, 6, 7. Out of them last 7 games, the women's team won 4 and they lost 3. And to be honest, a lot of people that say them expect to see the women's team lose against these team, right? Because they are way above Jamaica. You know what I mean? We were punching above, right? We were punching above our weight, right? But if you really look at it, all the team that Jamaica need to beat, them beat, right? And even before that, people, we play France, we lose 3-0. We play Brazil, we lose 3-0, 4-0. We play Brazil twice, and we lose 4-0. We play Chile women's team, we lose 1-0, right? We play Chile again, 1-0. So we have been pretty good, right? I think we bounced back from, you know, from 2023 It was a terrible 23-24 for the Reggae Girlz. But I don't think 2025 that's bad, but still a lot more improvements to make when it comes on to the women's team, right? Whole heap of improvement. And I think Busby have a task to do. They can stand it. I think for the team to be grow and improve, I think you need to shake up things a little bit, right? Too many players are comfortable, and when players are comfortable, it leads to bad performance, and that's what we see for the Reggae Girlz for the last couple of games them play, right? But I don't think they are that bad, right? But they still have a chance to make it up come next year, right? Nothing too late unless the coach do him have to do. So England tomorrow, people. The Three Lion, and you know, so the Three Lion not in bad form coming into this game. So them play Portugal. Them defeat Portugal 6-0, right? And then play the Spain, and they lost to Spain by 2-1, right? Then play Belgium, them lose to Belgium women's team by 3-2. Then play Belgium and them smash them 5. So, and then play the Spanish women's team and they win 1-0. So the Spain team not in bad, the England team not in bad form coming into this game, people. To be honest, people. But some key players you should really look out for the Chi Lion. Yeah, the Chi Lion, them very solid enough, people. You know, so you know, Reece James, yeah man, Reece James they play for Chelsea, score a brilliant free kick for the men's team, captain Chelsea, 1-0 win in the FIFA Club World Cup. Him sister play upon the team. She wear number 11. So a player that you guys can look out for, people. James, she 23, and you know, she linked with Jamaica. A couple years ago, she linked with the Reggae Girlz team, but unfortunate talent like she going to be difficult for us to prize away from the England team. But she was knocking on the door, linking to Jamaica, right? Because you know she have Jamaican connection and thing. So, and I think she's one of the top players for the England team, right? Unfortunately, last World Cup she didn't. She picked up a red card and it really kind of affect the England team. But we're not here to talk about England, but you can really look out for a good game from this English team, right? Last thing we want to see her embarrassed. You know what I mean? And people, Man City goalkeeper. You know, my follow up on Instagram. So you know them there. My eyes will be over there, you know, people. Anyway, let's focus. So anyway, so let's look at the Busby press conference for the squad release. So right here we are going over the people. So just stay put. Also we're going to, you know, look at the England press conference too, and hear what they have to say coming into this one. And people, tomorrow game will be 12 o'clock, right? 11 o'clock Jamaican time. So if you want to watch a game, I think you can check it out on the you can check it out on the JFF Live. So the game tomorrow, JFF Live. So you know you have to be a member to accept that, to be a part of that. See? And bro, me I kinda stay focused, you know, brother. I don't really want to go over on the Jamaican man's thing there, you know, brother. Yeah, Panama get beaten. It's so funny, man, and that's why sometimes I'm kind of pissed off with the Jamaican team, right? But penalty shootout right now, see there? And who did see this? This could say a big disappointment for Panama, because everybody have Panama going right through. But that show you that CONCACAF is no joke. If you come prepare, remember Andy Ross lose them first game, you know, 6-0 to Canada, you know, and Andy Ross bounced back from that. This is now 4-4 for Andy Ross, right? If they win that one here tonight. But it show you say good preparation, you can't beat that, right? And they lost to Canada 6-0 in Canada, right? That feel like a Canada home game, because the game playing at Vancouver. So see there, the man them bounce back. But anyway, let's stay focused on the girls. And people, once you join the live stream, just smash the like button now. But let's hear what the coach Busby have to say about the selection of the Reggae Girlz team. Right? Let's see what the coach have to say and think, people.
Hello, good morning everybody. Good afternoon depending on the time zone that you're in. Welcome to the pre-match press conference for the Reggae Girlz against England, a friendly international. This will be the first time that both teams will be facing each other in senior international women's football. Kickoff is 11 a.m. Jamaica time for the game, so that's 5 p.m. UK time. Before we go into everything, just want to make everybody clear that on Jamaica Football Federation's official YouTube channel, JFF Live, the game will be shown for official members only. We're joined with the head coach of the Jamaica Senior Women's National Team, Coach Hubert Busby, who will provide some opening remarks, and then after that we'll open the floor for questions for members of the media. So, Coach, over to you. Hope you're doing well.
Thanks, Simon.
Nice.
Okay. Thanks, Simon. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here today. Match day -1. Really looking forward to the match tomorrow. Firstly, just want to say, we've had a good couple of days. Most of the players arrived on Monday, so we're able to get to training on Tuesday. As you can know, with the different periodizations plans for the players coming off of a long European season, for those who were able to come in and play in different flights. I think by Wednesday we've all kind of settled down with the jet lag and time change, so hopefully everybody's all right. One or two little knocks and stomach viruses, but everything else, for the most part, everyone has good spirits. English FA has been a fantastic host. We've been at St. George's Park. Obviously, if everyone knows that facility, knows how what a great facility that is. So overall, everything's been wonderful so far, and I know the group is looking forward to the match tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Coach. So, members of the media, this is your opportunity now. Please use the raise hand icon, and once you're indicated, then you can be able to pose your question to Coach Busby. So we now open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand, and once you're called upon, then you'll be able to pose your...
Yo, brother, I don't want to, man, bro, on the same topic I'm sure, bro. On the same topic I'm sure. So, fans, if you're not into the Reggae Girlz football, just leave. I'm not ask nobody to stay. Right? We are talking about the women's team. Yes, Panama get knocked out. What that have to do with me? Panama get knocked out. Me talk about Jamaica. Sometimes I wonder if them man them love woman. Me really want to know, bro. Because the moment we are talking about woman, the man them don't want to hear that. They want to hear talk about man 24/7. Bro, me don't love man. Come out nice, pretty sexy girl upon England and Jamaica, upon the Jamaica women team. You think me love man every day? I want to talk about man, bro. Me talk about the Reggae Girlz tonight, brother. So if the man them don't want to talk about Reggae Girlz, me not ask the man them to stay tuned into another night. Me talk about Reggae Boys for the last month, brother. Bro, me not the fool in the shit tonight, brother. And this me I talk about. So if a man don't want to hear this, a man go and go watch some Gold Cup, brother. Gold Cup a go on. Oh no, I'm talk about man team every day and them a give me a day. Tell that, bro. Some man a go like say them love man, brother. A woman me love. Cha. Come tell me about. You don't want to hear about this. If you don't want to hear, bro, usher out, bro. Usher him out, people. I want to know, brother. I want nice, sexy, big body girl on the Jamaican team. I don't want to talk about. Every day me I talk about man. Yo, bro. I don't want to talk about no man, bro. A woman football more want to talk about no, brother. So man just ease off, brother. And nobody come in the comment section to come disrupt me, bro. A woman me a talk about. A woman me love, brother. Me no love man, bro. You know chatting with no man tonight, bro. Cha.
Was your question or two to Coach Busby, so we can proceed.
Bro, I'm in a business if a man want to tell me about football run, bro. You know, so the sexy girl them run on the Jamaican team, England team. Come like I love man, brother. Think no I hear about man every day, bro. Me hear about Reggae Girlz, bro.
Alright, afternoon, Jordan. How you doing? You can go ahead.
Good afternoon, Jordan James from Backpage Football. Good afternoon, Simon, and great to see you again, Coach. 2 questions from me. Firstly, the Midlands is home to the second largest Jamaican community in the UK after London. We saw some great support for the Reggae Boys for the recent Unity Cup. How important is it for Jamaican fans to come out in large numbers tomorrow?
Yes, people. So, Unity Cup, I want to see the same thing for the Reggae Girlz come tomorrow. Can you imagine to see either half of that stadium and just one section seeing that Jamaican flag, just seeing the Jamaican people come out? This is the first time, opportunity, lifetime for some of the people who live in England. I've never watched the Reggae Girlz live. This is the opportunity. So if you are in Leicester City, the Midland, go out there and go support the Reggae Girlz tomorrow. We want to see the flow. We want to see the people that wear them colors, the Adidas colors. We can't hide tomorrow. So this is a perfect opportunity. Majority of these ladies that playing for the Jamaican team, right? If you look at our squad, most of them come from in the diaspora in England, and you know Jamaican have a big roots in England. So we are expect, and me are telling you people, tomorrow going to be a really good game. Tomorrow is going to feel like a home game, and I'm hoping that the coach Busby can get the setup right, that we can make a good count of ourselves tomorrow, right? So it's going to be a really good game, and we are look forward to see the girls them take on the Chi Lions and stuff. But very, very good point. You know, the journalists talk about how the Unity Cup bring a lot of Jamaican to the stadium and thing. And I never expect to see so much Jamaican come out for the Unity Cup. And I expect that tomorrow. Because this is the first time ever. And the girls will feel like they're at home.
Yeah, I think it'd be great to obviously have our supporters in our stands. Obviously, we'll still be the sort of minority group. We'll know the main team in England will be in full support. But yeah, I think, you know, for all the Jamaican supporters and West Indian supporters who want to come out and come and take in the match will be great. But we know our sport. We know we're passionate fans. We know we saw the group that was in London as well that came out for the Unity Cup, came out in full force and boisterous and really got behind the team. So yeah, it would be great to have that same sort of support tomorrow at the match.
Thank you, Coach. And a second question, can you confirm whether this will be the final friendly match for the Reggae Girlz in 2025, or are there more fixtures expected before the year's end?
I think it would be the official last fixture, simply because of the FIFA windows don't allow. I think we're trying to work on a few things outside of the windows, with possibly a hybrid group of players who are, you know, whether they're kind of a U20, U23 players that we want to take a look at to kind of finalize a roster heading into the World Cup qualifiers. But that is still to be confirmed. But as an official match, then yeah, this will be the last match before October.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Much appreciated. Let's go to Gregory Bryce, the Jamaica Gleaner. Go ahead, Bryce.
Good morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Good morning, Coach Busby. Just 2 questions I wanted to ask. The first one, I'm not sure if I had missed it, but I'm seeing some faces in the camps that I think were not in the first squad that was released. Mainly Romani Wellington and Clara Hall, if I have those names correctly. Are these players integrated and expected to play in the England match, or is it a case where they're just training with the team and getting introduced to the program?
Yeah, no, it's a great question and a great observation from yourself. No, these are English-based players who are coming through the system, through the U20, sort of program that, prospects that it allowed for us this opportunity to bring them in, allow this opportunity to, find out a little bit more in terms of our playing model, get to know some of the senior women, and also get to know what it means to be a senior reggae girl, And I think it was really important that, some of these prospects that were available, we thought it was a great idea to come in to train with the senior women. They've done very well, not just to make up the numbers, but, see how they integrate into the larger group and to a larger extent increase our pool of players. And they've had a great week of training. They won't be involved in the match tomorrow, but it was just a really good opportunity to integrate some young players into the program.
The real estate market is changing fast, so if you're thinking about selling a house...
So yes, people, so the coach speaking up head of the England, Jamaica versus the Chi Lions females team and stuff. The coach speaking on some under 20 players coming into the team to get used to the team, but they will not be a part of the match tomorrow. But that's a good thing, you know what I mean?
And a follow-up question on that, regarding new faces. You spoke about a lot of opportunities for new faces to really get chances against some opponents with the absence of the more experienced players. Based on what you've seen in training so far with these girls, what are you expecting from the game tomorrow against England? Is it a case where you hope for them to be competitive, or just rather another experience learning game?
Yeah, it's going to be both. I mean, we have to be competitive. I mean, we're the Jamaican women's national team, and we have pride, and we want to go out there and show the world exactly who we are and what we're about. And the players have expressed that within their group, and we've just talked about we're under no illusions. We know we're playing the reigning European champions and fourth best team in the world, but we're looking forward to the match, and obviously how the match goes will depend on the substitutes or players that we look to integrate into the game. But that is a major factor and one of the things that we do want to be conscious of. But obviously the game will dictate whether or not that happens for sure.
So yes, people, so you hear the coach talk about the expectation. What are your expectations down in the comment section? What you looking forward to see? The last game that we played, United States, the girls was very, very poor. But in the second half of the game against the United States, the girl looked much, much more better. And plus factor, Busby will be there on the touchline, commanding him team, motivate these girls and stuff. What are expectations? A lot of people have said 12. I don't think so. I think the team will get 12 tomorrow. I don't think so. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing 12 men. This is not Iran versus England. This is Jamaica versus the Chi Lion. Okay? So put some respect. We are talking about 12 man. We are talking about man. Sit down, man.
The game will dictate whether or not that happens for sure.
Thank you, Gregory. Much appreciated. Let's hear from Vicky Sparks. Good afternoon, Vicky. I think you're muted, Vicky, but you can go ahead.
Sorry, my laptop decided to die at that precise moment. But thank you, Simon. Thank you so much, Coach, as well, for taking the time to talk to us. So, yeah, I'm Vicky. I work with the BBC in England. We'll be doing radio commentary of the game tomorrow. A couple of questions from me. Really interested in terms of what you see as the key tactically for you to try and get a result and a good performance against England tomorrow, taking into account their strengths. And what's the key for you tactically in terms of how you approach the game? How do you see that?
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, Vicky. I mean, first of all, we won't give up all our secrets here today, but one of the things we definitely need to be aware of, they're so dynamic in attack, and they're a good team that looks to move the ball well. So, we have to be organized, we have to be compact, and limit the spaces between the lines for them to play and get at us. But and also, when we do have an opportunity, obviously look to threaten them with our power and pace as well. So I'm pretty sure they're wary of that. I believe, Coach Sarah alluded to that as well, that, they know we'll pose a few problems to them if they don't do what they need to do. But I think it's really about us making sure that we're really good and we're organized, and when we are, we've got to be, better than we have been in the last couple of matches in both boxes. in our box and being critical in the opposition box. So, yeah, we need to be organized tomorrow. And obviously, from there we'll see where we can take our opportunities, on the counter if need be as well,
And obviously there's a lot of WSL interest in terms of Jamaican players. We know Khadija Shaw very well, the likes of Drew Spence and Becky Spencer, who've played in the league for such a long time. I understand that they're not available because of managing workloads and heading into the World Cup qualifiers. Just talk us through the thinking behind that and, how you have to balance those sort of demands as a manager.
Yeah, it's funny, we were discussing it again this morning at breakfast, and making sure that above everything else, the player well-being and safety, and to make sure that they're in the right mind frame after such a long season. I mean, that's really what we're focusing on. We want to make sure that they're right. Within 2 weeks, some of them are reporting right back to preseason again. And to make sure that we have these players in October, we have to listen to them first and foremost. And we've done a really good job in working with the clubs to work with them. I think obviously if this was qualifying match, would be different. They'd all be in, but we really want to manage their workload. We really want to make sure in the right mental frame of mind that when they come in, that they're healthy mentally and physically to represent their country. So it is a challenge, but with challenge become other opportunities for other players now to come in and stake a claim, and that's been sort of the message of this week. It's like, let's continue to increase the pool, make it more competitive. We talk about wanting to be one of the top 3 teams in CONCACAF in our region, and you only do that by increasing the player pool and making competition for places each and every camp, and making decisions for coaches very, very difficult. And that's all you can ask for. And I'm glad that we've been able to see some new players emerge in these last few games against some really tough opposition. And as I alluded to before, some of the things you don't necessarily see in games, all of the biggest learnings and feedback and intake we get has been in the week of training to see how players sort of react and carry out that match plan. So it is challenging, but like I said, we have to do the best for the players in mind that they have a very hectic season coming up, and we have a very hectic World Cup qualifying coming up in the fall as well.
That's great.
So yes, people, the coach speaking about some of the key players: Khadija Bunny Shaw, Jody Brown, Becca, not in the squad. Also, Den not in the squad. That's the spine of the team. Plummer is not in the squad. But for me, people, it's always good to give other people opportunity to see what these girls can do. But make sure, Coach Busby, when these girls perform and fight for you, you acknowledge that and give them the opportunity to express themselves. Not only when these keys players cannot make it for whatever reason, these key players not making it, but these players who answer to the call, have a long season, they come and improve the team and get the team better. I always say, if you want it, take it. Right? This is the opportunity. Take it. Right? So let's see what's going to happen going into the game. But big up on yourself, people. Enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. People, stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Footballing guru, or you coming at the chat, brother, you not even say good evening. Hit the like button, man. Conroy Smith, hit the like button. Jay, hit the like button, man. Come on, man. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Wendy, Princess, hit the like button. Please, hit that like button, man. Come on, man. 876, Rockfort. Hit the like button, Bridget. What do you want Rockfort there? Big up yourself, brother. Tycoon, come from underneath the bed, man. Dave, hit the like button, Virgin. Hit that like button.
That's great. Thank you so much. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vicky. Let's now go over to America now. Jason Walker. Go ahead, Jason.
Hit the like button, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and hit that like button. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Alright? Free of cost, people. Just hit the like button. Free of class. Hit the like button, people.
Good morning, depending on which time zone you are in currently. Thank you very much for being here with us for this squad announcement.
So people, this is a squad announcement for those who are living under the rock. So you're going to know all the beautiful females in the Reggae Girlz squad.
Press conference for the Reggae Girlz as they get set to face England in a friendly international on June 29 in Leicester. We're joined with the head coach of the senior women's national team, coach Hubert Busby, who will go into the squad. But before he goes into that, he'll be providing some opening remarks before we put the squad on the screen. So, coach, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well, and we look forward to hearing from you in a moment.
Yeah, good afternoon, Simon. Good afternoon, morning, evening, depending on where you are joining us from. Appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us for this press conference today. Before we go into the announcement, again, just want to take this opportunity to wish the Coach McLaren and the Reggae boys and all his staff all the best tonight versus Panama. So looking forward to the game. I think a couple of will stay up in the wee hours of the morning to watch as much as we can before we have training tomorrow. But yeah, wish them all the best tomorrow. Well, tonight, actually.
All right, coach, do you want me to put the squad on the screen now and then you can go into the details? That's all right with you?
That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. Okay, you can go ahead now.
All right, so the squad for this England series, we have Leah Brooks, Serena Menza, Leah Morgan, Alison Swaby, Nara Cardoza, Chantel Swaby, Amelia Van Zanten, Naima Ingleton, Tiffany Cameron make up our defenders. Midfield will have Atlanta Primus, Sade Adamaluku, Diane Sampson, Jade Mitchell, Jade Bailey, Kiara Jade Bailey, Kayla McKenna, Calissa Van Zanten, Cameron Simmons, Rihanna Blades, Natasha Thomas, and Rashaya Walker. All right, so that's just the squad that we will face England with on Sunday. And at this time, we'll open up the floor to any questions you may have.
Yeah, before we open the floor for questions, Coach, yes, just a reminder to persons to do raise your hand, and once you're called upon, then you'll be unmuted and be able to pose your question to Coach Busby. Coach Busby, if you'd like, before we start to go into the new faces of the squad, we have a player that was trained with us with the under-20s, that would have been Sierra Jade Mitchell. If you want to go into a little bit about her so persons can know a bit more about her, and then we take some questions from persons in the comments.
Yeah, I think that's the only new face or new name that is kind of matriculated through the program. I think everybody else at some point in time has been in with the senior team, but Kara Jade Mitchell's come through our U20 program. She's done really well, similar to Jayla McPherson. We want to try to, and as well Destiny Powell, provide opportunities and the experience for those young U20 players to come through. So we're really looking forward to having her within the squad. And yeah, she's an exciting young prospect that I think will do well for us in the future as well.
Thank you, Coach. Let's start off with David Williams. Go ahead, David, with your question to Coach Busby.
Coach, good afternoon. First question is, can you provide an update on Bonisha and what's the situation? Two questions. What's the situation with Taylor Hines and Ebony Salmon passport situations, Coach?
Well, I think I'll speak obviously with Bunny again. Bunny is still out. I think the program for her with Man City is to get back healthy. As you guys know, she had a long-term injury. I think she's on her way back to full strength. But as I've kind of alluded to in the past, it's very rare that clubs allow players coming back from those sort of long-term injuries to to the first time they come back and playing matches or with their national team. That's always reserved for their club. And with preseason on the horizon, the most important thing, again, for us is to make sure, and for Bunny, is to make sure that she's healthy going into the start of her season with the Women's Super League, and obviously for us to make sure that she's healthy heading into the World Cup qualifiers. So I think that's the priority. Unfortunately, with Taylor Hines, we're still waiting for that final documentation that needs to come in to allow her to play in Type A friendlies, which is what we're waiting on. So that's where it is. And as for the other player, at this particular point in time, there really isn't any update on that player at all.
They said AI would never understand humor, vlogs, sports, gaming, emotion.
There isn't any update on that player at all.
Okay, thank you very much, David. Go ahead, Dre. Good afternoon to you. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Simon. Good afternoon, Coach. Dre here from Dre Anywhere Sports.
Good afternoon, Dre.
All right, so Coach, we saw where you weren't able to travel to the U.S. or you wasn't present in the U.S. the last couple of friendlies that we played in the U.S. Now, are you a part of the delegation for the England trip? Will you be there also?
We're currently in England right now. We start training tomorrow. The players have arrived, so everyone's arrived. The staff last night. The players in today. So yes, we're looking forward to training tomorrow, and everyone's arrived safe, sound, no travel issues. Obviously, it's a long flight, depending on where players were coming in, but just had a meal. Everyone's happy and everyone's ready to go. We'll obviously have some jet lag, ease them in tomorrow, and I'm sure by the end of the week they'll be raring to go.
Okay, and Simon, can I get one more question in, please?
Go ahead, no problem.
All right, Coach. Do you get a sense of frustration with the processing of player documentation, as far as when all the documents are in, and then it's up to Pika to make the next step?
Yeah, listen, obviously those things are outside of my control, and we'll say to players and even staff, the idea always is to control the controllables, things that are in your staff. Do what we can, try to do our due diligence, get things in time, follow up, pass in the required letters of support, whatever is needed. And then obviously we allow and support, Pika to do what they need to do, but that's a process that, we clearly do not have. So yes, from a overall perspective, yeah, it's frustrating because obviously you want the players to be able to be embedded in, those who've declared and committed to play. So yes, it's a frustrating process, but it's a process that we have to allow to play out. And so really what we want to do is ensure that everything's in place outside of this window heading into qualifiers. And so I know all the necessary parties and those who are able will do their best to work with Pika to make sure we get all those documents in order prior to October.
Hey, JFF, a long time we talk about Peacock, Like, JFF supposed to have an office based on Jamaica not going to do the hard work down in Jamaica. They should do the hard work when they come on to develop player. But we realize that the JFF not have the money to develop player properly. Right? Why not have a good relationship with Peacock? JFF should have a section in a JFF, because most of the players who play for us, we recruit them. JFF need to put a policy and make sure that outline, even on the JFF website, for a player who want to get them Jamaican passport, whether that they are playing under 15 or under 17. On the website, it's supposed to show you how you go about to get your Jamaican passport. Right? And not only that, JFF have a good relationship with Peacock where them can expedite the process, make the process go a little bit more smoother and a little bit more quicker. I watch basketball the other day, and it take the basketball players them. I watch netball the other day, and it take them so easy to get them passport. I mean, hear Peacock I talk about that, about JFF arriving late with documents. So sometimes the passport them cannot get done in time, right? And I think that is so important. Based on we always are recruiting to get players, right? And it blew my mind away where we still have the difficulty, we still have the problem there to do the right thing, to get passport quick and time. All other country can get it quick, right? But I don't think the JFF is really interested in that. You tell me the JFF can hire 5 persons who deal with strictly that section in the JFF, just deal with Peacock, working with Peacock, or we are talking about at any level. That's them 5 persons role, and you have a clear outline how to go about to get a Jamaican passport. These are the local things that we believe that the administration still no want to do, and it can be done. GFF continue expect people to always do them work, right? Always. Honestly, bro, 2025 we still a talk about passport. It's crazy, man.
October.
Eddie Vision, go ahead, Eddie.
Yes, afternoon. Afternoon, Simon. Afternoon, Coach. Coach, we've been playing high-level games against some big countries, quality opposition. Not doing so well. What is the plan for this England game? Is it to continue to experiment or give experience? What is the plan really?
Well, I think first and foremost, you play the games that are presented to you. Ideally, we want to mix them up. But when these games come about, either you play them or maybe you don't play sometimes, and so it's not always as easy as compared to maybe when you have Nation League games or games built into your schedule or part of the calendar. That doesn't exist on the women's side, so you play the games as they are presented to you. And so, there's some difficult decisions to be made at that particular point in time. Do you play a game, you skip out? Without a doubt, Eddie, yes, we've played the toughest schedule in CONCACAF within the last calendar year. I think, look at it, in terms of coefficiency ranking, within the top 10 of the world. But we haven't shied away from people. And I think, these games, in terms of giving a lot of our younger players the opportunity to experience, the high pressure environments of playing the top 10 teams in the world, I feel is only going to put them in good stead. And once you kind of reflection, and yes, no one wants to lose football matches, but I think when we're able to extract what we see and what we get in ways that sometimes the normal supporter might not get. We're taking away a lot of positives from it because, we're increasing the pool and giving a lot of younger players a great opportunity to play these matches. And leading up to the World Cup, when the team went under to Australia prior to the World Cup in Australia, went the pre-tournament a little bit. I think it was in February of 2023. Those games we didn't necessarily do well also, but those games were tough, gave a lot of experience to some of those players, and it obviously put us in good later on in the year. And so nothing like this, that's for sure. But we're here in England. We've got great support. We're looking forward to the match, and we know the players are looking forward to the opportunity for sure.
And that was a solid question by Eddie Vision. I think playing against these better opponents, I think in the long run, it will definitely help the girls, right? And you have to play a competitive game. But what I would love to see CONCACAF and FIFA do, the women's game is growing. I think they should Just like how they get the Gold Cup, I think they should get some nation leagues for the women's side of the game, man. I think sometimes country like Jamaica and a lot of other countries, they're not going to really get a lot of friendly games, right? Because many of these people don't think it's competitive, and Jamaica for mine them run themselves in that too, right? Because teams is looking for a game that going to challenge them, going to be competitive. But CONCACAF need to do something about that, where I think they should get some Nation League games, because it's important. The more the girls play, because some national team don't have the money to bring in a Jamaica to play all of these women's games. So I think it is important, and I think it is key for Nation League for the women's team when it comes on to women's football in the region. I think it needed, especially the likes of Panama, Honduras, and all of these stuff. You know what I mean? But again, the game is growing, and for us to have Nation League, that's going to be a lot of money, a lot of expense on these federation and stuff.
Can I have your follow-up before we go to Karen? Go ahead, Eddie, with your second.
We offer several different
Yeah, big up yourself, Tycoon. Welcome to the show, man.
Eddie, you can have your follow-up before we go to Karen. Go ahead, Eddie, with your second.
Yes, coach. Playing these big games, we're still without, I would say, our first team. We're still missing a few key players. How frustrating is that?
Yeah, it is. It is. But then there's other opportunities for players to come up. And as we see, look, the reality is when things, you have to extract the positive, right? And at the end of the day, we are missing players. But, what happens if we're missing players in October, things outside of our control? Well, now going into that first round, we've given experience to players and our younger players. And sometimes when you do have those younger players, there's a little of that exuberance, of excitement, that energy they bring. Yes, they're going to sometimes, make mistakes, but they're growing. Every time they come in, they're growing. So it is frustrating not to have a lot of our experienced players, but a lot of our experienced players as well are coming off of very, very long seasons. Whereas, their clubs have asked them to, and they need that mandatory break, as you can see. And not just us, that's just not us. All the other nations who are playing this late into the season, we're not playing, obviously a competition. So again, these clubs pay these players, and the reality is that we try to work with them in terms of their periodization, in terms of what's healthy for them, what's needed for them to go into their pre-seasons. And sometimes those things, again, are outside of the federation's control, because, we have to pick a squad based on the players that are available. And sometimes the discussions are made prior to who can come in. And sometimes they're like I said, out of our control. But yeah, we don't want to be missing those players with them. But again, we're taking a lot of information, a lot of learnings, and carrying it forward for sure.
All right, let's go to Karen now. Go ahead, Karen. Good afternoon.
Thanks, Simon. Hello. Coach Busby, I have a concern as it relates to the local Premier League, which I know is going on now. And I know you don't reside in Jamaica, but I know that you have members of your coaching staff that live in Jamaica. I want to know how much of, obviously the league is not at the level that we would like it to be at, but I just wanted to know how much of an attention you're paying to that league, and if you see any players that you think with the proper coaching and development could see their way into the national program.
Well, I think the first thing, the last 6 months, I've actually have resided in Jamaica, so
I'm sorry, I did not know that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Loving Draxall. So I have been. So I think I have been following and been keeping a close eye on the league. There's players in there weekly that we're able to watch. I think the league is doing a good job. And even when I can't be there necessarily in person, we've been able to pick up on games we've had. So obviously I am close contact with obviously Coach Gilbert as well, and the players who are there. Some of those players who are not just in that league, but some of the younger, some of them who've come home from the holidays. I've been following them and also assisting them to continue their education and their footballing ventures come the fall. So when they leave, the season's ended, we're helping them get the scholarship, some of them to go overseas. We've also had conversations with professional clubs with one or two of them to keep their eye on them. So we're very engaged with the players in that league. I think what's hard to gauge sometimes is where those players are at. But the players that we have been speaking to, they know that they're being watched and they know they're being monitored, and we'll continue to do that.
Hey, one thing the journalists them are Jamaica, man. I tell you, brother, like what women doing in Jamaica right now? Who could get in the national program? Somebody tell me down in the comment section. Oh Lord of mercy. People, seriously bro, honestly, what's wrong with these journalists down in Jamaica? The women's leagues just start kick up. Right? Which lady down in Jamaica right now in the women's Premier League can get into the women's senior team? Jesus Christ. Just imagine 10 years from now, if we get a couple good players coming through from Jamaica, Lord have mercy, we probably have the same thing. My goodness, man. No, sir. This, yo, bro, just imagine 10 years from now, we could have the same problem we will have. Right? Lord have mercy. No, sir. No, sir. I was watching I was watching the CONCACAF women's player who got the Gold Cup. I think in 2023. And a few local players were a part of that squad. Yeah? And what's her name again? Buchanan. I think I saw Buchanan or something like. She went to Excelsior School. She was a really good player. But I remember Xavier Gilbert put out one of them on the pitch. And the girl make 2 run and tired. I said, what the rat did this? How is this? At this level. Oh my God. No, sir. Probably. Me not see well, brother. The girl make 2 run. And she come from the Women's Premier League. No, we don't reach this yet, man. We don't reach this yet. But you probably find a local 1 or 2, right? But when people see them, especially in the schoolgirl football, them go to college. Just like the local girl coming, and she was part of the senior team recently, but she going to go to college. You know what I mean? No, sir, brother. And that's why I say, fix the football down in Jamaica. Fix it, man. Fix it. Fix it. It is a disadvantage for the players them. Can't blame the players them. Blame the administration. Don't find a way to just push up the women or the men into the national program. Build them up. So it's a level playing field. And still I wonder how the best of Jamaican football at 2000, from 2000 come up to probably 2008. Right? So me say, what go on? What go on? Local player could have get in a senior team. But right now, and compete with the diaspora player them. No, that can't happen again, brother. The level is a different level, man.
And it's going to be a process, as you know, Karen. It's going to be a process to be able to continue to develop and build that league. And I think it's one that we're all committed to. So you have to be patient. I think it's important that the players know that they have to keep on working. I think it's important that the environments they're in keep on improving. So everybody, as I always alluded to, has a collective responsibility in ensuring that the environments that these players in improve. Facilities, coaching, standards, safety, all those things. So yes, we're all invested, and we're all definitely paying attention to those local players, and we're saying to those local players, continue to do well. But as we're going through again, there's been some of those players who've come out, and some of those players have been provided the feedback in terms of what's needed for them to make the next step into the squad.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Do we have any further questions? We have time that we could take 2 more. Again, you raise your hand and indicate. Jason Hall, I know you just joined in a few minutes ago, but if you have a question, you can proceed.
Yes, Jason Hall, Jason Buna TV here. Coach, seeing the squad here, and just had a question. When we go to the game in England, in the last few games, the girls have had to play the games without you present. Will you be present with the team in England for this fixture?
Yeah, I think, as we said, I think you just jumped on. I alluded to we are in England currently right now. Arrived safe. Arrived. So we'll hit this tomorrow, and we've already prepared last year's final. So all the facility with Ashley really a good hospital.
Yo, ball, I'm in live, you know. I'm in live, you know. Alright. Yeah, people. That one there, I don't know what I go on a while like people, but that kind of mess up and thing. See? But big up to all of the people that were coming at the comment section. I appreciate all of you guys doing at the comment section and thing, brother. Yeah. So big game tomorrow, people. Really looking forward for this game, people. But let's see what can we expect from the Reggae Girlz team. But definitely, people. Definitely, we have a lot of work to do, right? We really have a lot of work to do, and let's see how we play tomorrow. Cause it's gonna be really important and thing, right? Solid. The 2 Swebby sisters at the back, right? Definitely, I look forward to see how they show up, right? But I tell you what, people, some big miss for the team, and I think that going to give us a lot of difficulty, you understand? But again, it's good to have, it's good to have headache, other players can get the opportunity to show what they can do to the team, people. But all me ask, what I'm running from an embarrassment scoreline, right? I'm running from an embarrassed scoreline. I don't want to see a battered. Right, I just want to see the girl go out there and show up and be competitive on the pitch. And I think football, as many of you guys in the comment section say, football is round. Because a lot of you guys that say, see there, Panama lose to Honduras and blah blah blah. So ball game is round, people. Anything can happen on the day. Once the team come for play, they come for play, right? And show what they have to do tomorrow and think, people. But I would love to hear you guys score prediction. Wendy, give me a score prediction, man. Conroy, give me a score prediction. Give me a score prediction, Wendy. Jay, Gunners Boss, what's the score prediction for tomorrow? Big up yourself, Gunners Boss. Stefan, big up yourself, enough love and respect. Tycoon, big up yourself. Tycoon, what are your expectations for this game? And what's the score prediction? Mr. Blake, big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. If you haven't liked the videos yet, please hit that like button. Right? Hit that subscribe button. Alright. Connor Smith said our goalkeeper is not good. We are in trouble. I think definitely. Yeah, we and Becca, we need to we need a replacement for Becca, cause Becca not getting younger and younger, you know. She's here to run off for the almanac, right? So definitely we are going to need a good goalkeeper, right? But I don't know, man. I just don't want an 8 and a 9 and a 10. You know what I mean? Not 6 neither. You know what I mean? I just want for see the girls and be competitive tomorrow. That's one of the most important thing. Be competitive, fight, win the second ball, win the first ball, and play good. Nobody shot tomorrow. So all the players missing tomorrow. Bunny Shaw not playing tomorrow. You know, that definitely is a starting player. Blackwood, no Denden, no Plummer, right? No Jody Brown. That's 4 already, you know. That's 4 already. So we have Becca. That's 5. That's Spence, 6. Yo, a lot. That, man. That's a lot of key players missing, people. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's gonna be really tough. It's gonna be tough, people. I never realized there's so much players. I'm telling you, people, it will definitely be tough, people. Based on so many key pieces missing, right? Yeah, we're gonna be really good. Then Plummer, Spence, that's 3, right? Trudy Carter, you know, no Trudy Carter, right? No Trudy Carter, no Khadija Bonisha, so that's 2, right? No Spence. 2 Spence will be absent. Then Plummer, that's 6. Like Becca, yo, that's like 7 or 8 I will start at them not going to be available, and it's going to be a long night, people. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a really long night, people. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. It's going to be long, man. It's going to be long. It's going to be long, you know. But let's see, people. It's going to be long. Yeah, people. Some beautiful girls on the team, you know, man, people. You know, man. So we are looking for some new players and thing. But people, I must say, people, the team has to improve. Busby, you are the coach. The team has to improve. There's no way the team can get so bad. The coach have to take responsibility, and players have to take responsibility too. Right? I think the girls program has been probably about a year behind. It wouldn't surprise me come World Cup qualify, Jamaica find it difficult to qualify for the World Cup. But based on the quality that they have, they should. But this is a work in progress, and a lot of things need to be done. See? So tomorrow, people, 11 o'clock Jamaican time, the game will be on the JFF live. So make sure you tune in. Tomorrow we're going to do a watch along and thing. And I don't want to go over my time tonight. I said I'm going to do 1 hour, and I'm gone 9 minutes over my time. Alright? So people, tuning in tomorrow for the watch along. Big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. I'm out.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.